Hey everybody, Craig Marchant coming to you live from Melbourne, Victoria in Australia. So today's topic we're going to be discussing is about Christmas and New Year and how it affects people with depression and mental illness. So first things first, before I get it out of the way, Merry Christmas to everyone and a Happy New Year. I hope everyone has a really good time and I hope you really kick some big goals for 2020. For myself, I'll be spending Christmas with my family and then heading around to my sister-in-law's for lunch. So it should be really good. It's a reasonably happy time of year for me, but it wasn't always this way. For people suffering from a mental illness, Christmas is a real chore and it can cause a lot of emotional and physical problems. Conflicts with family are a common issue. You wouldn't believe the amount of conversations I've had with people where they've said this about their family or that about their family and how that causes problems for them. The next big one is also conflicts with your spouse or significant other. Christmas can be quite a stressful time for anybody, regardless of your mental state. So it doesn't surprise me that came out as another one of those areas where it can be a real problem. For a lot of people with depression, they're simply going to avoid doing or attending any of these get-togethers for fear of being ostracized further. Now that may be they may be thinking that, and it's not actually true. But there it is for what it is. Back in my early 20s, Christmas was one of those dreaded events for me, and I really just wished that it would hurry up and just bugger off. It wasn't a very happy time in my life. My depression always seemed to act up more. My schizophrenia would play up. You'd start to get those sorts of, I'm just a burden on everyone. You wanted to clear out of there and get out of there. So, I've heard stories from many people saying, the suicide rates go up at Christmas, but I actually just decided to do a bit of a Google research before I, got on here. And it's actually, research has proven that it actually doesn't go up at all, that it's an actual false, which surprised me because it seemed logical to assume that Christmas was going to be one of those events where it's going to become all too much for somebody, and that was that. My research did show that actually January is where problems start to grow, and I think springtime, from what I recall, is also an area where it can get quite bad. So look, I would encourage you, if you do know somebody that's going through a tough time right now, reach out to them and check on them. Just knowing that somebody's thinking you can make all the difference to somebody who's got depression or any kind of mental illness. Some people might have the unfortunate to be in hospital at that exact point in time. Try and keep them as connected as you can. It's really important for them to stay connected. So look, that's it. It's a bit of a shorter one tonight. I just wanted to talk about it. Wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, but just also know that for those that are suffering from depression or any mental illness, it might not be the fun time of year that everyone expects it should be. So look, that's it from me. This is the last live before Christmas, so everyone have a fantastic Christmas, and I'll see you on my next live, which will be on Friday evening. Okay, everyone, have a great one. Bye-bye.